Shalom. Before we get started, as always, we want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone where we learn this truth. And we out here another Saturday, prophesying, doing what we do, prophesying the destruction and the downfall of Esau Edom's kingdom, which is in the last seconds. Okay, and we know that because we see everything going on around us. You know, this week it was mass shootings. It's like a mass shooting every week. Okay, we got things going on with the Strait of Hormuz. They keep saying it's peace talks, but it keep being a war. Okay, the Lord is not going to let it be a peace talk. And even if it is some type of peace for a couple of days, the Lord will have it amped back up. We're at the end. There ain't no more 10, 20 years of American rule, and that's it. We're at the end of Esau's kingdom. Okay? And I want to get a little bit on this article talking about the Strait of Hormuz, because they're saying that the fertilizer is about to run out. You know, and the average person doesn't think that the fertilizer is important, but they're idiots, because that's what farmers use. But the average person would say, well, a farmer's not important. Well, how the hell you think you're eating? And mainly Jay eats his chemical food anyway, but it's still, still. All right, it's gonna directly affect the food supply. So when you go to your grocery stores, the normal things that you used to get, like eggs, some of the produce, it's not gonna be there anymore. And you can't survive on Hot Pockets forever. Those are gonna be gone too, and that's bullshit anyway. You get some of the article about the
This is the NBC News. The U.S. military, Trump orders the U.S. military to shoot and to kill Iranian boats mining the Straits of Hormuz.
What happened to the peace talks? What happened to the ceasefire? Now, they'll get on the news and say it's a ceasefire, but then you'll see something like that. Imagine what the news in Iran is saying about the war. What the news in Russia is saying about the war. America, when they get on the news, they do Hollywood. They lie. They say, it's all right, don't worry. You can go to the grocery store. We're not going to do anything. Gas won't rise. The fertilizer's still going to come. The scripture said when they say peace and safety, the sudden destruction is going to come. Okay? When you go online, people is just in la la land. They don't even read stuff like this. You know how serious that is?
Going on, the U.S. also boarded another tanker it said was involved in smuggling Iranian oil as the intensifying standoff leaves a crucial global trade route at an effectual standstill.
A global trade route. That's very important. That's very important for importing and exporting. We get a lot of things from China, Russia, Iran, oil. Okay, they say oil is used in pretty much everything. When you go to a warehouse or a power plant and they're making all the goods, they need oil to power up the machines. You think the machines run on air? You need oil for that.
All these metal pieces everywhere. You gotta have that oil.
Yep.
Oil.
And then what, they're gonna raise the oil to the highest bidder? Gas is barely affordable now. I don't even drive far like that no more because it's too expensive. Put $30 in and the next day, you gotta put another $30. Imagine when you go to $6, $7, $8, $9. And the Lord has his war continue to escalate. Okay? They're talking about attacking ships that are laying mines so we can't go in, so we can't cross through it. That Strait of Hormuz is very important. Very important. People just think, oh, it's just the ocean. Well, we got an ocean over here too. Jacobs, man, come on now, wake up. Wake up. Scripture says it's high time to wake out of sleep. We in the last seconds, and all people can talk about is an Usher and a Chris Brown concert. I've been seeing that all week. I got my ticket secured. You got your spirit secured?
What to know about this is the standoff at sea. The U.S. military says it has boarded another tanker involved in smuggling Iranian oil as the intensifying maritime standoff between two countries leave the key Straits of Hormuz trade route effectively shut.
But imagine a pirate. And that's what a pirate is. A pirate is like a thief at the sea. So America's been a thief. We're going to take this vessel, we're going to take their oil. This ours. America's been a big bully, and Iran is not backing down. They got Russia on their side. Watch how this thing turns when Russia get involved. Russia just sitting back rubbing their hands together. Say the word, we got you. We got you. And it came out this week. It came out this week that they're really doing it so they can crash the economy and bring the digital system, Revelation the 13th chapter. And people still ain't gonna wake up when that comes to pass. Well, I guess I don't got cash no more.
They gonna want that, right?
Drug dealers is gonna be in a bad mood because they can't hide their money no more. People gonna be worrying about the wrong things. Well, how do I sell my dope now? You should be thinking about getting right in the spirit. That's the last. That's like at everybody's the last of their list. They got like 10 things prepared, and the 11th one is, I guess I could give God a chance. You guess, but who the hell? Who's gonna save you in the time of Jacob's trouble? Fighting's not gonna save you. No matter if you knock 10 niggas out in the pen and you strong, the Lord said He gonna bring the mighty men down. Number one, the U.S. military, but you niggas that think you know something.
I got something on the Israel-Lebanon ceasefire. The ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon will be extended by 3 weeks. Trump announces on Truth Social. Shortly before Trump's post, Hezbollah announced they had launched rockets at northern Israel, and the Israel Defense Forces says it has intercepted. And then I've read another article on the breaking news that Trump just this morning, he canceled all U.S. officials planned on peace treaty, man. He left that peace talk, you know?
Them nations can't trust America anyway. They've been past the borders of trust since a decade ago. So even if there is a ceasefire, them Iranians and them, they know how the small hats get out. They'll say that shouldn't lodge a missile straight through your front door. So all of that shit is just, that's cap anyway. There will be no peace and safety. Ain't nobody that dumb, you know?
That's right. And this dragon is getting way more draconian. They say abroad just got arrested for making a joke about Netanyahu. She could be facing 15 years. She did something that's really bad. What did she do? All she said is Netanyahu's gonna drop some bombs or something like that. 15 years. Imagine they about to come for us. Because we say way worse stuff than that. We tell them the actual whole truth. But Netanyahu is a demon. Trump is a demon. Putin is a demon. We've been preparing ourselves spiritually, so it don't matter. The Lord's protecting us. We got that hedge of protection. We got Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. With these things transpiring, it's going to result in killing the mirth here. Okay, because it's going to be too expensive. A bar down the street from your house, $30, $40 in gas to get there, he'll be willing to break themselves just to have a fucking good time.
They finna take, I ain't finna disrupt you. They finna take all these old cars off the street. You know what I mean? So it's a lot coming behind this oil, like the brother said, the farming, the fertilizer, this car thing, and people ain't got money to buy electric cars. So shit, it's gonna be the third world stage out here.
And who would want an electric car? When you watch the movies, Leave the World Behind, when all them cars are stopping, that's not just a movie, that's real. They'll have you as get in that car, you end up in a dark ass mansion, and they take your ass aside. You can't do nothing about it. I have rights. They're gonna tell you to shut the fuck up and get inside.
And them batteries be fucking up, blowing up, and the doors are locked on you, and you can't even get out that bitch.
Yeah, try it.
I got a precept scripture up. This is Revelation 6, starting at verse 3. It says, and when he had opened the second seal, watch out, man, watch out. And when we had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, "Come and see." And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword.
That's Esau. Okay, the sword is his blessing. Okay, the sword represents destruction. It's also the modern day gun, but that's Esau's blessing. And all he wants to do is take peace. And he's never satisfied. He got to just keep killing, destroying. That's all they think about. On a daily basis, how can we make their lives more miserable? How can we cast them into prison? How can we cut off their benefits? You know, that's all these devils think about, and they get excited thinking about it. They're like, man, this is fucked up, we gotta do it. They get a rush. They get a rush. How we meditate on the scriptures all day, they meditate on fucking people's lives up, destroying the world more. That's the duality, the balance of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Yeah, and you know, the way the devil is taking peace from the earth, he's starting wars. remember Donald Trump, what did he say when he got in office? He said, I'm gonna end all the wars and I'm gonna put thousands of dollars in the American people's pockets. He didn't do a goddamn thing. He did the complete opposite. So now peace is taken from the earth. Well, peace was always taken from the earth, but he's forwarding that affliction of all-out chaos and anarchy to be happening in the streets pretty soon. And that red horse, it represents Esau. He's the red man, right? He was given a sword. Okay.
Babylon, America is a port city, which is likened to Tyre and Zidon when you go into Ezekiel, the 28th chapter, because Tyre and Zidon was a port city which couldn't be taken down because it's set in the middle of the waters, just like America, Babylon the Great. So the fall of Tyre and Zidon was a major prophecy in his time, and it spiritually links up with America right now. You know what I mean? Like exports, imports. That's a very important thing, and Jake ain't even
Keep it back to
I would.
More than can you get a
Isaiah?
24?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, starting at verse 7 in the NLT. The grapevines waste away, and there is no new wine.
Yeah, the Lord is about to kill these people's prosperity. Okay, all their success. And when you think about the wine, in the ancient world, when people would crack a glass of wine, it would be to celebrate, like in Israel. There's nothing to celebrate right now. What are these people about to be popping bottles to? Destruction? If anything, we gonna pop bottles to destruction because we understand what comes after that. These people are lost right now. There's nothing to celebrate. It's about to be the time of mourning. Great death, great destruction.
Reading on. All the merrymakers sigh and mourn.
The merrymakers, those are people responsible for bringing joy, having a good time, concerned about pleasure, concerned about mirth. Why are they going to sigh and mourn? Because everything going on in the world. Prophecy. Okay? You used to be able to wake up on a Saturday and just fuck off all day. I'm going to go to the bar. I'm going to go to my girlfriend's house. I'm going to go shopping. People are seeing everything going on around the world, and they got a voice in the back of their head like, man, something ain't right. But they keep trying to block it out.
The cheerful sound of the tambourines is still. The happy cries of celebration are no more heard.
All these festivals, Christmas, Halloween, 4th of July, the Lord's about to shut all this down. How long have people been saying it don't even feel like Christmas no more? It don't even feel like the 4th of July no more.
Trump said this will be the last it won't be no Christmas in 2026.
It's real. And what's in December? The automatic draft.
Hopefully they draft niggas before that.
Niggas get drafted for Christmas. Ain't that something?
That's a good present.
Draft.
To what?
Draft, no, that's the present from the U.S. government. Nigga, a draft notice in the mail.
What's so sick? These people done totally, all the men of Babylon, you totally just ignored that your leader said they're child molesters and child killers and shit. So I don't even have no respect for the average man. It's amazing to me how these women even still be dealing with these niggas. I'm sick for both parties. I don't even look at these bitches. I'm disgusted with these people.
Yeah, they be talking about Jeffrey Epstein, but niggas don't even know Donald Trump was Jeffrey Epstein's boss.
Yep.
They already came out and said that he was, they said, a motherfucker that survived that whole island shit, they said they would see Jeffrey Epstein organize this shit, but they said Donald Trump, they said they acknowledged him as the boss. He was the supervisor. So here it is, the supervisor pedophile is the president. Don't nobody got nothing to say, but the Chris Brown and Usher concert, that's what matters the most. That's why the Lord is about to snatch that shit away from you people.
What are these men fighting for then? Well, you just gonna go to work and ignore that your leaders eat children and rape children? The average American man, you're not a man, bro. You just gonna go on living life day to day like your leaders didn't just say. Like, we fighting for something over here, so you can't. We not in your category. You weird ass American average males, because you're not men. Oh, I got money, I got this and that, nigga. Well, your leaders just told you what they are to children. What are you gonna fight for? These niggas ain't gonna fight for shit.
Halloween is coming up, so they getting ready to, you know,
Yeah.
pretty much prostitute their children off to witches and warlocks. That's all you doing in Halloween. You prostituting your child off to a goddamn demon. You know?
Reading on, the melodious the melodious chords of the harp are silent. Gone are the joys of wine and song. Alcoholic drink turned bitter in the mouth.
Yeah, usually when people are in a good mood and they're having a good time, they want to have a drink. You know, I'm chilling, I'm having a good time. Instead of turn bitter in the mouth, because you're not going to be able to mask your pain with an alcoholic beverage like wine, whiskey, Hennessy, vodka. You get the strongest shit you want to get. When you wake up, you're going to wake up to reality that this world is falling apart. That your dream, American dream life, is falling apart. And everybody's wondering, like, what happens next? What happens next? We can tell you what happens next, but you don't want to receive it. You want to live on your own understanding. You want to get on Google. Google don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Because who runs that? Esau. ChatGPT, they can give you a little something, but you're going to be like, oh, they're wrong. Because ChatGPT, it does give truth. I use it. But it gives minimal truth. Well, we think that the world revelation, well, when is revelation going to happen? In 200 years? Okay, I'm good to party again. Back to the mirth. Back to the mirth. But if you had the eye salve like we do, you would know it ain't 200 years, so maybe another year or two, maybe 3. That's the time frame we're in.
Because the Lord want this shit to stop now. See, these people, they don't even consider what the Lord wants. You think the Lord want to keep seeing a goddamn tranny run around the city? Come on now. And the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah for that very reason?
They don't even believe in the Most High now. These people, they don't believe in the Bible as the. They really don't.
Yeah, you know, so the Lord wants this shit to speed up more than you do. All right, more than us, believe it or not. All right, Yahushua is up there, you know, salivating at the moment when he can come back. The Lord ain't trying to see this bullshit no more. I don't give a fuck how much you people prop this shit up like it's something fun. This shit is whack as hell compared to what's going on in the heavens. You know?
Man, it's whack out here. There's nothing to do. Like, what are these people, you know?
You can't even build a connection with nobody. I had a broad hit me up. I was talking to a broad. The conversation was so bland. How you doing? Good. 5 days later, you still don't hear from me. It's just, you can't even build a connection. Going out is whack. Me and this brother go out sometimes. We're watching everybody's spirit. These people is acting like they're having a good time. Hey!
Yeah.
But there ain't shit going on. I'm looking in the spirit like, what in the fuck you saying hey for? You should smile more. Smile for what?
All right, yeah.
For what?
That's how you know they miserable, because why do you need me to smile? Nigga come up to you, hey man, why you ain't smiling, man? Why you ain't? Get your miserable, desperate ass away from me, dog.
You know, on the job, all they do is talk about, and I can tell it's because of me. They look at my spirit, and every nigga gotta talk about how much money they making, and they got the house, and then they got the wife, and then the topic don't change. And that shows me that these people are afraid and they catching it because they gotta recertify themselves. Like, got that money. Like, why when I come around you got all this money and shit? I don't give a fuck. But they're afraid of losing their shit. They know that this is shit on borrowed time. They look at you and well, at least I'm doing better than him. How you know that? How you know you're doing better than me? That's crazy.
The scriptures say store up your treasures in heaven.
Yeah.
So, hey man, you people could have the glory on this side. It's only for a moment. Verse 10, Isaiah 24:10 in the NLT. The city's rights in chaos. Every home is locked to keep out intruders.
This is prophetic. This is getting ready to happen. It's talking about Jacob's trouble. Okay? So here it is. You went from doing everything you can to go out the house to being locked in your house because you're scared. Okay? And when these people finally get a chance to sit down for 2 seconds, what these people don't do, they just stay busy because all them demons on them, if they sit down for too long, they start to think about their wicked lifestyles. How they're a man and they think another man is attractive. How they're a woman and they think another woman is attractive. How they're disrespectful to their parents. How the wife commits adultery with her coworker at work. How you scam all the time. How you not right with the Lord. It's gonna start sitting in your mind, and then you're gonna say, okay, all right, let me try to get right now. But when you lock in your house,
they're gonna say, all right, God, I hear you.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, you ain't heard shit, nigga.
And these people
All right.
they got decades of unhealed trauma. That's something we had to deal with. Purge off of us little by little. Like he said, you got niggas that done been touched on. You got niggas all kind of shit. He like niggas on the low when he was 13. So yeah, man, these people are damaged goods and it's irreversible. And they don't want to seek the truth, so they can't be healed.
This is the only thing that's going to stand and matter in the end. The guys you made fun of, the doctrine you made fun of, this is the only thing that's going to stand in the end. You guys, the trick is going to be on you. The Lord got everybody out here in the trick bag. Everybody out here is in the trick bag because they lean on their own understanding. They think that they can figure it out because they've grown. They've been through enough life experience. Okay, we had to be reborn. We didn't come in knowing it all. We're still learning. You got to come to the Lord with humility. The average person out here don't got one humble bone in their body. Especially like this brother said, if you got money, when the system crashed, the first thing they're going to do is look at the digital system if they got the same amount of money. Okay, I had 100,000 before it crashed. Do I still got my 100,000? Woo, that was a close one. Money is not going to matter in the end. The scriptures say that these troops they're not going to be able to be bought off. I got 100,000. Can you leave me and my wife alone?
I mean, because, you know, the paper dollar is going to be out. By the time the troops get out here, the paper dollar is going to be a thing of the past. You know what I'm saying? Really, it's going to have to depend on your spirit. That's what's going to keep you out of danger. The troops, a troop might be like, you know what? I fuck with this dude, man. He's a solid dude. He honorable. Let's go ahead and leave him alone.
Give him something. Give him a pack.
Give him help him out, man. But then the troops gonna come and they hear your desperate ass is, I got 100,000, man, help me. You know what I'm saying? You look like a desperate little weasel that needs to be pumped around, man. So you know when shit get all out, you know, chaotic, it ain't gonna be no mercy on you people because you know what I'm saying? You're not honorable vessels, man. You don't deserve no mercy.
And you forget the small hats is not playing with you people. They mad at you. Revelations 12 say the devil shall come down upon you having great wrath. The small hats, they're being revealed, and you people are their subjects, and you turning on them. You think they're not hearing all you people's side talk? You know what I'm saying? Online, you know, the interview on the news. You talking about this government is. Hey, they ready to slaughter you, America.
They've been waiting to do something about that.
Yeah, I mean, they more angry at you people than the Palestinians. That's just business. All right, look, we need to take this land. You Americans, they want you to suffer. They want you to feel it. So hey,
and because you're using the benefit, they looking at the Americans like, look, nigga, you using our benefits and you're ungrateful.
Yep.
We the ones that prop you goddamn Americans up. Yep. It's really us. You know why you out there giving worship to Donald Trump, nigga. Donald Trump worked for us. So, you know, the way the small hats look at it, like, nigga, you the motherfuckers should be bowing down on your knees for us. You know what I'm saying?
White supremacy.
We gave you everything, god damn it. You know, that's Esau's mind. We done gave you everything, god damn it.
We gave you Michael Jackson.
We gave you all that shit, sexy red. We gave you all that. You know, they pissed off at America, man.
But you know they're a small group. Oh, man, you know how they sit around and talk. Like, man, how should we torture them? Kill these motherfuckers. Them niggas is wicked. Them small hat niggas. Shit.
The Lord is going to show us the wicked counsel too, because the Lord is going to put his spirit on us, but he's going to show us everything they're going to be doing, everything that we're doing. So when we come back down, we're going to have the anger of the Lord in us. We're going to be mad as hell. The child molestation, drinking blood all goddamn day, falling children, Michelle Obama being a man. We're going to see all of that. Everything that they were doing. They say Barack Obama went to Epstein Island and he kept going into the tent with little boys. What you think was going on in there? Jeffrey Epstein was right behind them. And they had smiles on their face. But everybody says he was the black president. He's a demon.
Fuck Barack Obama, nigga. Punk ass nigga.
And he's not an Israelite. They'll never let one of us reign in their kingdom. They do bloodline checks, man. Okay, his great-grandfather, okay, give him a chance.
These people still want to follow the philosophies of this place. You got to throw it all in the trash. Once they told you that, you can't trust the pseudoscience. these niggas, I mean, and they will not hearken to the counsel of the Lord. So you got niggas quoting about the what do you call it, fallen angels? I mean, they going deep off into this shit now. The aliens, Esau saying that the orbs are actually his newest technology. Niggas will not hear the truth though. So you don't trust these people, but you keeping 90% of their doctrine. The scriptures call it wine. You still drunk off the wine, so you Americans need to shut the fuck up, man. You're just waiting for slaughter, man. You stupid motherfuckers. My new mindset is don't even look. It's like you don't even exist around me now. Women and dudes. I don't give a fuck no more. I'm disgusted at you people, man.
That's right.
You're the stupidest motherfuckers that ever exist, man.
People should be paying attention. Elder Barak did a lesson yesterday going to David Wilcock. Okay? He disappeared after he started spilling secrets. Talking about the UFOs, he said that it's coming to a point, the luxury that people have now saying that this ain't real, they don't believe in this, they don't believe in that, it's about to come to an end because it's going to be right there in your face. Okay? He was talking about the elite, everything that they be doing, that the universe is controlled by a higher power. Who do you think he was talking about? Satan? He was talking about Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. He's in control of all this. Oh, take him out now. He brought it up.
You see, these people, they rather believe all of that foolery than what we saying. What we saying makes the most sense. Nigga want to believe in fallen angels. The angels came have sex with them. That ain't what Genesis 6 is talking about. But like the brother said, they just took that dude out because, and he said they was gonna kill him. You know, wasn't he the one that was speaking about Simeon Toko or some shit like that?
It could have been.
I
I think it was a dude named David. Yeah, it could have been.
David
I
Icke
think
or
it was him.
something?
Yeah, I think it was him. It was him.
Yep.
Yeah.
He said they gonna kill me.
Yeah, it
He
was
said
him.
that a so-called black man had this. He came on the scene and had the same powers as Jesus Christ. We know that ain't his name though. All right, and they tried to kill him like a bunch of times, and he kept rematerializing. And he said, "Look, I know I can't spread my message because you don't want me here, so I'm gonna just tell you this. Really soon, there's gonna be other men greater than me, and you ain't gonna be able to stop them. And that's what we represent.
Right.
All right, when the elect is risen up, because this is part of us being risen up, starting with this truth. It starts with the understanding first. You can't just get risen up. You don't even know what's going on. It starts with this truth being taught to the elect, which is a small remnant of chosen people, man. Israelites still. That's why we got the sign out here.
That's how you know the U.S. government is very wicked. They believe in Satan because, you know, Simeon Toko, right? He came down and he pretty much came with the gospel of the Lord because remember he was teaching the Lord, right? But why are they killing him? Why they keep killing him? And then they find out you got spiritual power. They gonna keep killing him so that way don't nobody find out. The American government is Satan. All right, to do some shit like that, and these are the same people that are running the play on everybody, right in front of your face, right on the television screen, man.
Well, since the late '60s, Esau been stacking up all Hollywood against everything the prophet's been saying. If you really pay attention, every bit of music, library information, every bit of stuff that you people receive has been preconditioned to be anti-Messiah against what we're saying. Because these devils, they study their enemies. They've been watching them very close. So I don't care. Every movie you saw was strategically put in place. Every Team Disney for your mindset to be against what we're saying.
Right. That's right. I got a precept real quick. This is Ecclesiastes 5, starting at verse 10. It says, "He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity." Right? So, you know, the economic status of the average American, your financial status, it's getting ready to come to an end, and you're going to realize that it was all vanity. Right? You should have got your spirit right with your Creator. You know what I mean? Because, hey, when the famine hits, you're going to hope some food appears out of thin air. Now, who can do that? There's only one being on the earth that can do that. No, not on the earth, but one being that we know of that can do that, that can make food appear out of thin air. That's the Heavenly Father, right? Through his only begotten son, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. You people are going to hope for that miracle, and you're not going to get that because you trusted in vanity, right? Verse 11, it says, when goods increase, there are increased that eat them, and what good is there to the owners thereof, saving the beholding of them with their eyes. Now, let me get that in the NLT, that verse right there. Ecclesiastes 5 and 11 in the NLT. It says, the more you have, the more people come to help you spend it. So what good is wealth, except perhaps to watch it slip through your fingers? See, you people are going to watch this world slip through your fingers. Everything you have, nigga got a business, and nigga own a tire shop, you getting ready to go bankrupt, man. See, you know, the Lord is going to break you people down systematically, right? First you're going to lose this, then you're going to lose that, then you're going to lose this, then you're going to lose that. It's just, the Lord is just going to keep hitting you because, you know, yeah, the Lord could just snatch it all away suddenly, right? But the Lord wants you people to suffer. So first, okay, we're going to crash that economy. Then what that mean? Okay, well, damn, I lost my business. Well, God damn it, I lost my house. Well, God damn it, I done lost all my cars. Well, God damn it, I'm selling my goddamn clothes now. You know what I mean? I'm in the middle of the street now, God damn it, I'm trying to get a hot dog. You're going to go from having it all to having nothing, man. Right? Begging on the street like that bug out that just came up, man. The average American is going to be like that. Scraping and scavenging for shit on the street. You know? Begging.
They haven't built their spirit up. That's what you said earlier. All these people know is what to show out for some lame ass whore or to keep up with some other clown. Their soul, they don't even have a soul. They've never built up their soul. They don't know who they are. All they know is toxicity, you know, and what their masters taught them, the wicked elite. The same people that they claim that are corrupt, that's literally their father. You know, their father the devil. So when they lose out on this shit, man, we gonna see the real demon and nigga come out of these people. And they gonna be very faint and weak, as the scriptures say. You know? They ain't gonna know how to cope. Shit, we could mob around with our chest out with lint in our pocket. You know what I mean? And like kings, we feel like, shit, I'm still the prince of the Most High. It's gonna be bad. And a lot of you men, you can't take losing these women. So that's gonna be a big blow to your confidence. You know?
A lot of these niggas, they depend on $40 haircut, cute shit, nice shoes. You be seeing niggas like that. It's just like, okay, yeah, Jake is a handsome dude, but it's like, it's something, it's like, nigga, you trying to be too handsome though. You know, nigga pluck his eyebrows. It's almost like the nigga got lip gloss on. That's all for them bitches, man. Right? And when your appearance is going, right? Because them type of niggas, they look at us like, oh, I could never be that.
Yeah, them
niggas ain't got no hairline. I could never be that. Well, nigga, you gonna look worse than us. Right? We're really ahead of you niggas, man. You looking at us like, why y'all ain't got no lineups, man? Nah, we ahead of you niggas, little do you know. You gonna look worse than us, man. You gonna be dirty. We ain't dirty. We just kind of rough around the edges according to this world, but you gonna look dirty, man. All right? You gonna look terrible, man. You gonna stink. Right? A lot of you bitches, you ain't gonna have your little pads. Your period blood is just gonna dry up on your clothes. You gonna have to walk around with that. You nasty bitch. Okay? You people are gonna look terrible at the end, man. And that's why it's gonna be like, yeah, send the missiles. You know? We're like, yeah, finish these motherfuckers off. Send them missiles, man. Get rid of these motherfuckers.
It's all about how it ends. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning. That's what you people are not accounting. You know? You want to quote John 3:16, all these little scriptures you know nothing about, but the most important fundamental milk scriptures, you don't even understand that. Like I was in the Dollar Tree. There was a long-ass line the other day. And then I'm like, damn, they ain't put no other people, like, to open up the registers. So the lady at the line, she looked good. She was an older white lady. I think she was Jake though. When I got to her, I was already pissed off, but just something had me tell her, because she was apologizing, because I was the last in line. I was like, hey, well, she was real stressed out. I was like, hey, well, the last should be first should be last. And that blew her motherfucking mind. Her mouth got wide. She started meditating. Oh my God. Then this other dude came over. There was only two of them working in the store. She was like, hey man, this guy right here, guess what he just said? She was like, he made my day. This guy got it right here. I'm like, damn, But these people are catching hell. That lifted her spirit up. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? At least she was spiritual minded to the majority of you people, man.
Sorry.
It's all good. You know?
This is Isaiah 24 and verse 11 in the NLT. Mobs gather in the street, crying out for wine. Joy has turned to gloom. Gladness has been banished from the land.
That's what's coming. Okay, because you have people out here going crazy. The wine represents this truth. They're going to be looking for answers. They're going to be out here in all-out chaos. What's going on? What's going on? Why did this happen? Why did the bank crash? Why is there a famine here? Why is there more pestilence? Why is there guys trying to run up my house? They're going to be looking for answers. It's going to be too late. While you was busy having a good time, you should have been busy getting right with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We see the end result. You guys are just worried about now, living in the moment, they call it. I'm just about the moment. I'm living in the moment. I'm living in the moment. Living in the moment is going to get you destroyed, man.
Even having that mindset of a lot of these men still keep that traditional mindset. Well, because you know, some niggas making money. Well, I gotta pay all the bills. I gotta take care of this woman. Bro, that's not even the spirit to be in right now. And I'm not. This correlates with what I'm saying. Like the times we in, I don't care if you make 6 figures a year. Tell that bitch she gotta put her portion in or kick rocks. I mean, we coming into what you gonna do when you can't afford nothing. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, niggas is still in that, yeah, you know, I got me a good one, or niggas think they got some type of wisdom, like they screening these bitches down, but they still in that same spirit of, you still being a simp. These bitches is living off your tab. All these wicked ass whores, man, they need to be punished right now, bro.
Right.
Should no nigga be coming to no, and you can still get the box right now. Should no nigga be with no broad like that. Now certain brothers, you know, because women brothers, they decent enough, you know what I'm saying? But these niggas out here, man, they just, you people gotta fucking go, man. Can't no order be restored, because you just got disorder. Niggas don't have no wisdom, no sound mind of the order of the Lord or nothing, man. It's just, niggas just, the internet, niggas just saying whatever, all these podcasts, man. The Lord gonna get all you podcast niggas slack. I don't want to do something else.
Because pretty much everybody around us, they claim that they believe in the Most High, but pretty much everybody around us is an atheist. Okay, because if you believed in a higher power, why is your lifestyle like that? Why is your lifestyle like that? I know people and women personally that go to church all the time, but the potheads. I got a boy in the world, he trying to get mad at me. You look at nude women online sometimes. Oh, he did his face like that because he go to church. I'm like, wait a minute.
Faggot, nigga.
How, bro, that's not a sin. But then he proceeded to roll up 2 blunts.
How could you?
Oh, come on, man.
But you know, it's that selective morality that these people have. It's about what they think is the right thing, but as long as it don't apply to them. A nigga will tell you, oh, nah, nigga, you can't be dealing with no 17-year-old girl, but then you commit adultery.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's worse, bro? You know what I'm saying? That's wicked, man. You commit adultery, but I can't deal with what they call an underage woman if she's past the flower of her age according to the Bible. You know?
And that's the spirit. I thought about that this week. These niggas find one little flaw in you. These niggas are serial adulterers. They don't even understand the concept of being in order. You know? That's worthy of death, man. Like the type of sins these people commit, it's destroyed the whole fabric of humanity. You can't even have a relationship with a person. Because this is adulterous. I did a lesson on that. This is everything in this society stems around adultery, man. Spiritual adultery, which is idol worship, and literally physical adultery between man and woman, you know?
I got a little more, but this is the book of Hosea, chapter 2, and starting at verse 11. I will also cause all the mirth to cease, her feast days.
And it said the mirth to cease, to stop. Game over. Okay, it don't matter if the Backstreet Boys concert coming out, the new Michael Jackson movie, it's some bullshit anyway. How many times y'all gonna release the same biopic movie? She gonna drop the Elton John movie next?
Who cares? At this point, who gives a fuck about the life of Michael Jackson?
And it's such a homosexual vibration in 2026 that any movie, I mean, you could just see it. It's like when they did the other Michael Jackson back in the day, it seemed more normal. I don't even want to see that shit now.
Yeah,
his nephew,
ridiculous.
the nigga look like a faggot.
Yeah.
Just the vibe on everybody is just like a super fag. You know? Nobody see that shit.
Shit.
Niggas is tired of the moonwalk and all that shit.
I didn't see that trailer. I was like, I'm not watching that. I made my mind up. As soon as they said we come out another one, I was like, yeah, I'm not watching it. I'm not watching that shit.
And I was a bigger fan of Michael Jackson than 90% of people, bro. I used to stand in front of TV and practice his dances for hours. My mom didn't have to worry about me. She just throwing that VHS at that concert. You know that, but see, Esau knows that that's what he set up niggas like Michael Jackson for the latter days. All right, when we get ready to roll out this NWO, because these people are looking for nostalgia. So it's everything to them. Because I'm like, how are these motherfuckers really into this? Because they're clinging on. Oh man, even a lot of motherfuckers that wasn't even paying Michael Jackson no attention are now, even the newer generations. You're looking for nostalgia to hold on to something.
Well, you know, they always playing like the nostalgia music. If you notice, this is why Esau like the radio. There's never any new music that comes out on the radio. It's just the same old songs.
Play it out.
You go to the bar, same old songs.
Lil Jon.
Lil Jon.
Weak ass shit.
You know, Too Short, Blow the Whistle. Esau wants to keep you in that psychosis of remember the glory days. Remember that. We can get back to that. That hope. We can get back to that. Remember that? No, nigga. And then you got newer artists that'll recreate the song. Okay, we're gonna recreate Ain't No Fun If the Homies Ain't Had None by Snoop Dogg. We're gonna recreate that song, but flip that beat. Nah, bro, it's over, bro. Don't nobody want to see that shit no more. It's time for something new. It's time for new ideas. It's time for a refreshing, and that's the kingdom of heaven. I'm ready to see a new idea.
Yeah,
God damn, man.
Because everything got a homosexual vibe on it. I mean, you just turn on internet, nigga doing some shit, some TikTok dance. Like, what the fuck is that? You know, like niggas used like Chris Brown. I give him that. That nigga mix some shit up, hit a backflip, create some shit.
Yeah.
Jake don't even have no originality. Nigga just doing fucking TikTok.
5 niggas in sync doing this, popping their hips. Faggot ass niggas, man.
And it's so bad, women can't even see that this shit is faggot. You would think women were like masculine men. They like bitch ass faggot niggas in 2026. It's disgusting, man.
It's the truth of the matter. We're not about to sugarcoat nothing. Sword our sword, that blood, it is what it is. You know? And it's sad that masculine men get shitted on in society. They say we too mean, we too masculine. Why are you guys so serious? What is there to laugh about? What is there to be happy about? The only thing that we're happy about is this society going down. We're contrary to you guys, man.
I gotta go to work on Monday, nigga. I'm not happy.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man? I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Nigga, it's a serious matter, man. The family household is destroyed in America. That's enough for every man to be fucking angry every day. But you're not real men.
Right.
You men are not real men. You worry about paying for some hoe. We need to get the family structure back together. We need to get rid of these hoes that's in this feminist mindset. Kick them bitches to the curb, man. Stop fucking with these hoes.
Motherfuckers need to be eliminated.
Eliminated, really, but I'm being nice. Let them bitches sit somewhere by their fucking self and deal with these younger little bitches coming up. You know? You fucking coward ass men. I'm being nice about it, man. That's why I just stay away from people during the day. Because it really makes you want to get carnal with these niggas, man. They be walking around like they hard and mugging.
You still got Jake on the podcast trying to debate with the black woman on why she do what she do. That bitch gone, man.
Yeah.
I be seeing that. Okay, so why do you feel as though the black man leave that motherfucker alone, man?
We're not gonna get married.
Well, are you okay?
The bitch don't want y'all.
Get fucking married. She don't want to get married, nigga.
These women don't want to be married. How you niggas don't get that?
Stop trying to find the reasoning in the bitch, man.
Yeah.
Really, these bitches gotta die, man. Right? Really, there needs to be a great culling in America. Well, in the earth, there needs to be a great culling. There needs to be an elimination process.
They want to be hoes. What you talking about? Oh, well, you know you're not gonna be able to get married. They keep that face on for you. They don't give a fuck about being married. They be married. You know what I'm saying? These bitches can get any one of you clowns to marry them. And it's amazing how niggas still believe in that. You want me to get that down?
He about to finish his. And marriage is a trap anyway, man. It's captivity in captivity. You got a curfew and shit. You want to randomly leave? I didn't talk to homies in the world. My boy came out here from Texas. I was talking to him. Man, you don't let your girl look through your phone? No. They let the maids. You don't. You can just leave her at the drop of a dime. Yeah. How is that a big deal? Niggas in the world don't think like that. They think it's just a lifelong commitment. You got to take disrespect. You got to have a curfew. I wish a bitch would tell me I got to be home at 10. That's the last day we talking.
And you know, none of these hoes is loyal. And look, okay, yeah, sex is marriage according to the scriptures. We deal with these women, we understand it could go either way. But, like on my job, like if you married according to this world, I can't look at you seriously. It's this one chick, her name is Nicole. She's a white woman, but she Greek. She way taller than me. She about 6'3". Come to find out, I know this dude named Ed. He cool as fuck, coolest dude on the job. They husband and wife. I didn't know this at first. So when I first met her, I'm like, yeah, you know about the Greek history. Negroes was in, she act like a black woman, straight up. Man, this broad, bro, I couldn't believe it. This broad, and everybody know they married. They got kids together. I mean, from the outside, you be like, damn, he lucky. Because he be telling me, yeah, you know, they treat me like a king, my kids, my wife. And he don't know this, but I'm a noble man. I don't pay this broad no attention. I could tell for like 2 weeks, this broad thought we was gonna have something, like I'm the new guy on the, and in my mind, I'm like, damn, you can't marry these bitches.
She was trying to commit adultery.
Yeah, if I was on that.
Yeah.
So, bro, and they've been married for a long time. They both make good money. They got a house. She be telling me, that, you know.
They might be swingers. That's how bugged out this shit is. The nigga, we living in a world now where the nigga be cool with you hitting his wife. He'll give it to you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing, but I know she's gonna hit me.
Hey man, you know you can always hang out with her if you want to. It's like, what do you mean? I'll go in the other room. It's cool, brother. Yeah, that's the type of world we live in, man. Bunch of freaky ass perverse shit going on.
That movie, it's a good movie that came out on Hulu a while back called Deep Water with Ben Affleck. Yeah, you saw that? Let dudes run up.
Ass nigga, man. And then they'll kill him after. That nigga kill him like, why'd you let the nigga hit then? Sick. But that's that punk ass shit that we living in. It's confusion. You know, nigga don't know how to deal with his woman. Bitch don't know how to deal with the man. You know? They got this backwards, twisted Babylonian thought process of a relationship, and that's because you niggas didn't go about it the right way. She wasn't no virgin when you met her, nigga. You was supposed to do it the right way. You was supposed to take her in the wedding chamber, stain them sheets with the blood, bring the sheet out to the family. The marriage is consummated. She's yours forever, right? You niggas don't do that. Niggas meet this bitch at the goddamn Saturday night club, pop her in the bathroom. Now they in a relationship. And then you think that type of shit, is like there's not gonna be no dysfunction later on down the line? That's why the bitch is willing to commit adultery. It started off in Satan.
When he go to the club with her, he let her go to the club with her friends.
Fuck out of here.
Anytime your bitch is going out and talking about she hanging out, she's looking for they're always looking for the next new thing, bro. As a man, you should understand that. But you men are not spiritual. Even in the world, you know, didn't sit right with us in the spirit. You be like, hold on, that just don't feel right. You niggas, you just go with anything.
Well, that's why a woman is supposed to be occupied with children. Young. Why you think Jake was getting them pregnant young?
16.
It wasn't because, you know, he just wanted to make her a slave. No, that's what's good for a woman. Get her, put some fucking order on her. Bitch, you don't need to be running around the streets at 24, single, no kids. That's a goddamn disgrace. You 24 single with no kids.
Even my generation, like, when I got hit 18 and stuff, I was already feeling pressure, because I'm already like, damn, my cousin, she my same age, she done had a kid 2 years ago. Like, we was all on that. Like, when I was coming up, shit, around 17, 18, that was late.
Yeah.
Bitch, we done got pregnant by 14, 15.
But she has a kid, let's say she has a kid at 16, by the time she's 35, she's a very well-respected adult.
Right.
You know what I mean? She's not no goddamn whore that's been running around the streets.
Yeah.
Right? She's a well-respected adult that knows responsibility. Her life is on the right track. You know what I'm saying? But we live in a world where the men are telling women, don't worry about that, baby. The father tell his daughter, go to college.
Yeah.
He sent his daughter off to college. She slut herself out. In college, man.
Like in some places in the land of Moab, they gotta be married by a certain age or they're wasted away, you know?
Yeah, those men won't deal with it after that.
The sad part is, man, I watch like these brothers put me on to watching the shows about dating and they talk about modern dating. The sad thing is you got 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds out here like 20-something-year-olds talking about the dating pool is fucked up. I was watching some girl on the phone, she made a TikTok, dating in your 40s be like, men just say, come over, I want to go out. Men say, send me a picture that's not on your social media. You know what I mean? What's wrong with being at the house? It's not extravagant enough. They can't post a picture in your living room.
And then, bitch, if you 40, still trying to, you done. You don't got no leverage.
They can't bond. They can't bond off love alone, off a genuine connection.
Yeah, that's why they can't be in the house.
Yeah, that's why it gotta be some alternate.
Yeah.
You've been with so many niggas. Really, you're supposed to come together off some, you know, the energy. I feel the energy, and we like each other. Then we can get to all that. But you can't bond on that level.
Remember, bitches used to just, they didn't even give a damn. They'll just be like, okay, I'll meet you at the park. You know, back in the day, a bitch would just meet you at the park. You know what I mean? And then just to kick it with you for hours.
Yeah,
Didn't give a damn. You know what I mean? Whatever you doing, she want to do.
Because it wasn't all this cell phone, social media.
Yeah.
Shit, you had to wait till you got home. She call you. It's 8 o'clock. Oh, I know he at home now. I miss them days.
Yeah.
Fuck this now. I hate the cell phone.
Yeah,
I'm remembering that.
She give you a little number on the piece of paper.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to, okay, you got to hold on to that piece of paper.
You lose that bitch.
You lose that motherfucker, man. You are in deep water, man. You got to hold on to that piece of paper all day.
Yup. Make sure you keep checking your. You still got that shit.
And she'll be waiting right there by the phone. You got to tell her what time you gonna call. I'll call you at 6.
You
She
might-
gonna be there.
Her grandma might answer.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
You know.
She waiting, but now you know, this phone, man. Think about this. A bitch can have. She has 8 numbers in one day. In a phone, texting niggas all day, calling 8 niggas in one day.
That's why they every social media site. That's why they always doing this. They constantly going through them notes, just screening. Okay, this guy look like he got a nice car. Let me see if I can get him to take me out. And that guy, she got him, but now she looking for another. You niggas don't understand that, bro. You don't want to swallow that pill, that red pill. That's what it is. And even these niggas that do, you don't have the full. We got the 100% truth. The truth don't just deal with the woman. That's why people, they get turned off by our message, because they'll agree with something, then the spirit will switch and go into something else. You know, the scripture is, the spirit is manifold. We can cover all things, bro. These niggas just stop at getting married and taking bitches on dates. Well, look, you ain't gonna be able to take none of these hoes on dates. You niggas are going to war, and a lot of you gonna die, man. It's over with.
Right.
Niggas still on the fucking social media talking that shit. Buy my book. I'll show you.
How to get a woman.
Yeah.
You a fuck, nigga.
Lame ass nigga. These niggas are lame as fuck, bro.
Have bro seen that dude? He be having them black shades and he be on a podcast trying to get game. They say he just went to prison for fraud. He did fraud for like $2 million. Yeah, he be talking about getting.
That one nigga, that tall nigga?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they just got his ass. These niggas is frauds, man. And I think they said he got 10 years. Well, you ain't gonna see him no more. It's over. It's over. The bitches he had, they gonna find another nigga that got money. These women is cold. As soon as you fall, they gonna leave. And the elder just did a lesson the other day. He brought up it's something in a woman's body called oxytocin. And the more sexual partners they have, that's like the love chromosome. And every time you have sex, you release more and more and more and more of it. Man, they have so many sexual partners that they lose all of it. That's why they're so masculine. By the time they get 30, 40, they like us, a man.
Yeah, they do. They is like men.
Yeah, and they haven't been socked out in a while. You know? But women in the past wasn't sleeping with that many niggas, even if they had a few bodies. I mean, these bitches is sleep. And they don't have, bitches is coming from a teenager going straight into sex work. Instead of, bitch won't even get her first job yet.
Straight into that.
These women are just lazy, man. Completely lazy. They don't have any gifts. They don't have any, there's nothing, they don't know anything. They don't know how to do anything. Everybody should know how to do, even men should know how to cook for themselves. Everybody should have a basic, you know, niggas know how to teach themselves how to cut hair. Some niggas know how to cook. I mean, goddamn, these women are like, you've been, your development has been completely arrested. It's a turnoff. It's like, man, I'm not beating this motherfucker retarded, man.
Right.
pretty but retarded than a motherfucker, man.
Too much mirth.
Yeah.
Too much mirth.
Well, I got that script.
Oh, yeah, he about to get there.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 2 and verse 11. I will also cause all the mirth to cease, her feast days, her new moons, her Sabbaths, and all her solemn assemblies, all her solemn feasts. Salakia. I will destroy her vines.
That was it for that. But the thing is, originally, this happened to us, Israel, okay? Because we were doing adultery, we were doing idolatry, we were going off. So the Lord caused it to cease from us originally, okay? By placing us in different captivities, the Lord would give us some grace, get right with me, and we would go off. So the Lord would punish us by having another nation rolling us, okay? And causing all our mirth to cease. We was having a good time being wicked, but it was always a remnant that was righteous. That represents us. Okay? So in this time, the Lord is going to cause all the Christmas parties to stop here, all the holidays to stop, which really goes into a holy day, a day that's set apart. But these people set days apart to do more wickedness on. Christmas don't have nothing to do with the Most High. The Most High's birthday, that's bullshit. Just like Easter, they talking about Easter's on Sunday, the Lord rose on a Monday. Okay, so the holidays here is wicked. The Lord's about to have all this shit stop. Mother's Day, women worship. But on Father's Day, people turn the other cheek, which that's a bullshit anyway too.
Birthdays,
Yep.
all that shit. Self-worship, and a lot of people know what you just said. They know this, but they so turned out the way. They just like, hey, well, whatever. We just gonna do what we've been doing. Because you people don't have no faith. You haven't been gifted with the spirit of faith. So you really don't believe in the Creator, and you definitely don't believe that they're so-called Negroes and that the angels. You don't want to believe that. You know, that means you got to change your whole mind. Shit, capitalism then said that the Israelites are at the bottom. You got to change that way of thinking. You know? You want me to get that? Okay.
Sure.
1 Timothy 5 and 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth.
And I brought this out for a reason, because when the mirth gets taken away, it's gonna hurt these women bad. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna crush them. They didn't put all their savings into a Cancun trip, but now the jet fuel cost them us to go over there. Now they depressed for 3 months.
What to do? A lot of these social media bitches, you know, a bitch who her whole life is social media. And, you know, that's why Salaki bros, I had to do. You don't see me on Instagram. I deleted that motherfucker. I gotta get off that motherfucker for a minute, man. Because all you see on that motherfucker is every bitch video after video about her life and what she's doing. I'm at the gym. I'm doing this. I'm doing lashes. You know what I'm saying? Bitch just living in pleasure. All over Instagram, all over social media. When that shit get taken away from them, you gotta understand these women have not developed any core personality traits. They don't have a good personality.
Not good people. They're already not good people at all.
Yeah, they're not good people.
So they haven't even been working on themselves.
Yeah. They've been hiding behind that mask of everybody look at me.
Simps.
And I remember bitches was doing that. You had back in the day, like in the elementary days, Jake was better off, but it was always them little glimmer of bitches, and even in elementary school, you'd be able to look at that bitch and be like, you gonna grow up and you gonna be a goddamn shallow, selfish little bitch. You could tell, even in elementary school, you had them type of little bitches, it was all about her, only about her. She throw a tantrum because she can't get her way in the classroom. Those same bitches then grew up and now they're on social media doing this all day with the phone and, you know, doing makeup tutorials. It's all about them. She's living in pleasure, she's tricking on niggas. So when that shit gets snatched away from her, she gonna have to look in the mirror and realize who the hell she is for real, and she not gonna have nothing. She gonna be an empty vessel. That's why them type of bitches, they gonna be begging. You know what I mean? It's gonna be them bitches that's gonna be begging the men of the Lord. You think it's not gonna, hey, it's gonna be them same pretty empty bitches you see on social media begging the men of the Lord, because they not gonna have nothing. And we gonna reject a lot of their ass to their face.
Kick him in the head.
You know, because we gonna be like, okay, yeah, bitch, you was nothing but just a pretty little bop. You know what I mean? When the world was up and running, I'm not taking no chance on you. You don't, you know, bitch gonna come up to you talking with that dumbass vocabulary. I mean, like, if you could just help me, like, I need, like, you know, bitch, get your stupid ass the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna be able to tell she ain't developed nothing. She been living in pleasure.
If these women could actually see from men's eyes how they look, real men, they'd be embarrassed about how they conduct themselves. Because it'd be cringe when you hear these women talk. They're like retards.
Yeah, they are.
But you got so many simps and betas around you. Really, the niggas you around should either cut you off or be like, bitch, shut up. Kick your ass out the car, man. You know? But you never get better because all the niggas around you is telling you, opening your door, telling you it's okay. You should really hate these men around you. You women are destroyed because of these weird ass niggas. These women have destroyed themselves in America. They don't even realize it.
Yeah. Chasing validation. What made me delete that app earlier this week, I gotta get off this app now. I seen one black bitch, and that's how you know these bitches don't even have no shame no more. That's how much they chasing pleasure. They don't even care how they look. I seen this one black bitch, she did some little skit, and she was like, when you just get out the gym and your pussy stink, and then she did like a dance, and then rubbed her box and smelt it and was like, woo hoo woo hoo. And then I looked on the comments, it was a bunch of bitches, oh girl, you know, that's right, you can go ahead. Oh, you know it don't smell good. I was like, yeah, this has gotten out of hand. You bitches don't even care about how you look no more, man.
Because the girl code.
You that much gone in pleasure, man. You don't even care that you're humiliating yourself in front of the whole world to see. You can't even see it.
Because women have compassed men. And it's you men's fault. You allow women to compass you, you know what I'm saying, for so long that if the girl code say it's cool, it don't matter what men think. So these women are looking stupid as hell, but because the girl code say it's okay, but you men, you don't have no balls, man. You don't have no backbone.
Yeah.
None of you. Niggas got nice cars. Niggas got good jobs. Then nigga, why don't you have some fucking balls then?
Tell the bitch, and on that
God
video,
damn,
I was looking, because it was so outrageous. I was looking through the comments like, there gotta be one nigga that tell this bitch, hey,
They
bitch,
don't tell them nothing.
They don't tell them nothing.
It don't be one nigga.
Not one nigga to see them do some crazy shit like that and be like, hey, bitch, you tripping. It just, you know what I mean? It just be a bunch of niggas gassing them, laughing. But that's not fucking funny, man, watching a bitch destroy herself, making a fool out of herself, and you niggas is cheering it on. That's why, hey, to the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, we gonna get rid of you faggot bitch ass niggas, man.
Right.
The minute of the Lord, we gonna put hands on you niggas. All right?
You can feel it in
You
the
know?
spirit.
Hey, the Lord said he gonna make us the battle axes of war. All right? We gonna put hands on you niggas, man, before this is all said and done.
We gonna have you niggas crying, balled up.
Cause you niggas, you didn't keep shit in order, man. All right, and then you laughed at the men that stood up for something. Fuck you niggas, man. Okay, and fuck you women, man. All right. Sick of you niggas, man.
Yeah, it's the men of Babylon are the core problem of everything we're talking about. Because men were set up to keep the order. And men are not supposed to be easily deceived like women. But you niggas are more deceived than the damn women. Faggot ass niggas, man.
I wanna make one more point on the scripture we just got, 1 Timothy
16, 19, 19.
Proverbs 14. It says she's dead while she living. Brothers go out, we go to events. I remember it wasn't that long ago, well, it was a minute ago, we had went to a boxing event in Pomona. And I saw this, she was gorgeous, fine as hell. I'm like, damn. She was a Moabite, right? She walked by me, I'm licking my lips. I looked in her eyes because I'm spiritual. We in the spirit, it looked like nobody was there. Her and her friend, they just walking. You can't even say nothing to her. I started to say something, I'm like, ah, fuck, she ain't about to diss me.
She a zombie, bro.
A zombie.
They done been with basketball players. Here it is, you thinking, okay, she like Jake or something different. That bitch done already been with 5 niggas that went to the league already. Oh, I dealt with black guys. And I dealt with Arab niggas. It's, you know?
Spirits, she got, you know, these bitches are like Shang Tsung off Mortal Kombat now. All of them spirits inside of her. You know what I'm saying? She's just a dead vessel walking around. She's a mummy.
There's nothing exciting about you. You could be a millionaire. They don't even have the time to get to know you because you got to really tap into their emotions. They got too many niggas. You know, they don't even wait to see you could be a millionaire. They don't even care. At this point, they have to tangibly see it. That's how the dopamine receptors have been destroyed that much that you have to give them instant gratification
Off the jump.
off the jump.
Pull up in the restaurant. Pull up right in front of the restaurant
With
with
the
the
Lambo.
Ferrari, with the Lambo. Then you gotta have the outfit. Then you gotta have the chain. It gotta be real. Then you gotta walk in with that walk. Then you gotta tip the goddamn fucking waiter $100.
You gotta show your stack of cash.
You know what I mean?
with
You
your
got
gold chain.
it got to be perfect. And it's but you gotta be perfect for a bitch that blew her goddamn vagina out on every nigga in the city. You know what I'm saying? This is a joke, man.
This shit is a joke, man. And none of you think about the children. That's what's so sadistic about it. It's like, damn, men and women, you just overlook the family core. Like, me, man. This is crazy.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble,
They're gonna tremble. Why are they gonna tremble? The economists. Okay? You got economists that talk on YouTube about the state of economy. Of course people don't watch it because it's not exciting. Okay, but you're gonna watch it when it's in your face, when your bank account is empty. Okay? When the dollar collapses. They're talking about trading oil with the yuan. Okay? They're looking for new currency. Idiot. The dollar only has power because of petrol. They made a deal in the 1900s to trade in oil. Okay? If you trade in oil, you gotta use a US dollar. The nations are looking for other resources. These people worship money. If you really cared about money, why aren't you looking at the economy?
Yeah.
The state of the world. Okay? People think, okay, the economy might crash for a month, just like in 2008, but it's gonna get better again. Well, no, this time it's not. This time it's not. Because you got the housing market crashing, the banks are gonna crash, and then the brother said something else is gonna crash, but it's like three things at once crashing.
These dealerships gonna crash. They've been getting bailed out. The government can't keep bailing out all these banks and stuff. You know?
They say that the government is insolvent. I think it's called insolvable right now, meaning that they can't pay off the debt. It's $7 trillion, man.
And don't nobody want to buy the debt. They used to have, these other nations used to buy the bonds. They used to buy up American debt. I don't know the exacts about how that works, but the money, the FRN held a certain amount of value, so they'll go ahead and buy up the bonds, but they don't want to even do that now. For the first time ever, this last year, a couple of quarters ago, none of the nations bought America's debt up. So that's a major blow. On top of the petrodollar, like you said, that's probably why they're trying to act like they're keeping dominance in the Middle East. Because we should be at hyperinflation, but we know that's next. That could be next week.
Imagine, look at it this way. Imagine like you got a robber come to your house, he got a gun, he planning on killing you, right? And you ain't been watching, you ain't been paying attention. Each day he get closer and closer and closer to your house. And then on the last day when he at your front door about to blow your head off, then you start paying attention. That's what's about to happen to everybody out here. On the last day when it finally crashes, then they're gonna say, well, how come nobody told me? They're gonna try to do a bank run, they're gonna try to take all their money out, which is not gonna save you because everything's gonna be digital.
So vain in your thinking, instead of saying, you know what, them guys out there looking crazy, we never seen this before. Let's actually hear what they're saying. Because we're saying something you ain't never heard. But you're so vain in your thinking and dumb, you missed out. And that's a core principle. You're supposed to hear out your fellow man. You people can't hear out nothing. All these people with these high-ass cars, I be wondering, like, why are all these people getting new cars? Haven't the economy been on a downslope since 2020? We're in a retail apocalypse. Like, what's wrong with you people?
And you know what? Like you said, why are these people hearing? Well, you know, Esau, he drowned us out, right? Because if you pay attention, there's always some protest. There's always some nigga speaking on the street. There's always the Jesus nigga. There's always this nigga speaking about animal cruelty. So when these people, when they see us, they're like, oh, they probably just speaking about raising taxes or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, they red pill.
Yeah, they red pill. Something. You know, they put us in category, not knowing that, bro. This is the word of the Lord. This is the real truth right here, man. You know, we ain't talking about vegetarian facts up here, right? You know, because you have niggas go out there with a megaphone and we didn't stop the government from, you know, raising rent. And people have been so conditioned with that to think that they've been so conditioned hearing there's always some protest, always something, that now they can't hear the truth. now everybody who's speaking outside is just, they just speaking about something, whatever.
But they act like they leaders ain't lying about everything. They just
Yeah.
told you. So you would, but that's how you know these people already chose. They have a mindset like this. Well, shit, we just gonna rock with this place till it go down there.
Yeah.
Go out to dinner,
Hey.
go on dates.
Yeah, hey, might as well. That's how they looking at it.
It has to be that way.
Yeah. And then, you know, when that chip come out, we gonna really see that.
Yep.
See, right now, we just making an assumption, which is an accurate assumption. But when that chip come out, watch how obvious a nigga gonna choose Satan.
They gonna be looking at you like, nigga, what? You expecting me to?
You thought I believed in God?
Yeah.
Nigga gonna run over there to go get that chip. Like, no, I gotta go get that. And we not even telling nigga, nah, bro, that's Satan.
Man,
Nigga, get off me, nigga.
That's the mark of the beast, man.
Nah, nigga, get off me, man. I don't give a fuck. I gotta eat, nigga.
Gotta feed my kids.
Nigga gonna choose Satan right in front of you, man, and not gonna give a damn.
And in that day, you better hope not to see us again. You know? Reading on, Ecclesiastes 12:3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow
He
themselves.
said the strong men. The thing that makes America strong is the military might. The Lord's about to crumble America's military might. Okay? Look at everything going on with the Third World War. Or the Third World War getting built up right now. America's military is about to be totally wiped out. They're not going to win this war, man. I know everybody thinking it's the light at the end of the tunnel. We win the war and everything goes back to normal. And normal is wickedness here. The Lord's about to shut all this down. Okay? And then you tough guys that think you know something, like for extra, what the Lord do to that bitch ass nigga? The Lord don't like somebody that's proud like that. I'm gonna beat 5 niggas up.
And he still think he's black. The Lord blew his hand off, and he still think he got some motion because he don't know the end game. He's thinking, okay, well, the hand gone, but I could get some traction with this rap career. And niggas gonna have to respect me. Plus, I still got the niggas from the hood. As I build this career, them niggas gonna have to respect me. Nigga, it's over. So, as they figure out your rap career ain't gonna come off the ground, they gonna start punking a nigga like 4 extra.
Yeah.
Right now, they still fucking with him because they like, well, shit, we can probably get on through him.
Right.
But nah, niggas gonna fuck you over, man.
All you
Don't go back to jail.
All you gangbanging niggas, man, your time of looking cool and that dead homie shit, it's over for that, man. Because I'll tell you one thing, Esau gonna put that dead homie thug shit to the test pretty soon on you niggas, man.
You gonna be the dead homie.
A lot of you niggas is either gonna get drafted or Esau gonna come clear out your little projects, man. Esau know where you niggas at. He been waiting to clear them niggas out too.
Cleared out watts.
He gonna send a goddamn a tactical unit in the fucking jungles in Los Angeles. He gonna clear you bitch ass niggas out with some weapons you ain't never even seen before.
Well, look
You
at
know?
Inglewood. So many people I know had to die. I grew up in Inglewood. That's when in Inglewood, that shit was fucking gladiator. All the niggas that died. Now you walk through Inglewood, you got Asian niggas, white women with strollers.
Yeah.
It's totally, bro. I grew up, I knew that place like the back of my hand. I don't even recognize that place no more. I'm like, that's fucked up. Now it's all safe. Bro, I couldn't even leave off the damn block. That shit was a goddamn war zone. I done lost relatives over there on the block. I'm in the bed. I hear my people get shot. You know what I'm saying? Now niggas can just freely mob around sipping a fucking smoothie. That's how Esau do you niggas though. All them lives lost in vain. You
What?
stupid niggas.
You know? And it's sad because I watch some of these hood vlogs sometimes because I need to laugh. It's comedy, right? They go so hard to be a demon in that gangbanging shit. If you were to put that same energy on the right-hand side and serve the Lord, man, you might have a chance of salvation because they're willing to die behind it. Why not die for something that matters, man? Why not put your life in this? We want to die behind this, but it's for the right thing. We about to be gods. Because they think they gods like the big homie, the biggest homie in the hood. He thinks he's a god. Okay, we're going to actually be gods.
The big homie is a homosexual. When he go to prison, he be having sex with the little homies in
Little
prison.
boy, lady boy.
The lady boys in prison, man. He's a homosexual, man. Like they just came out with that, you know, Be Brazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just came out. It turns out he been fucking on punks.
Oh, yeah.
Getting head from punks, man. So all them hood niggas, y'all motherfuckers been upheld. When they get to prison, they be fucking on niggas up in there, man. It's not what it seems, man. They some weenie ass, coward ass niggas, little boys. And Esau gonna put them faggot niggas to the test, too. Watch. Watch, Esau gonna humiliate them in front of the world.
There's some little skinny little dude that's like partnering up with Crip Mac right now that just be punking him on camera. I don't know if you've seen that.
No.
I'm not gonna go into it.
Oh, I think I know you.
But I'm
talking
like,
about.
why would he even hang around a nigga that's gonna do him like that? But see, there's no honor. Everybody trying to get a name off somebody else.
Yeah.
Man, you niggas are going out bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I want me to
Reading on, the grinders the grinder ceases because they are few.
Yeah, all these jobs. Okay? All these jobs about to get shut down due to the economy. Here it was, you've been worshiping your job, your plus job, and the main people that I see worshiping their job is these nurses, man. These RNs. They go do 4 years because they're already whores and sluts. They go do 4 years in like one of these high class colleges. Now they make $200,000 a year. So you got these demons walking around, $200,000 a year. They got their own house, they got their own crib, they got their money, and nobody can tell them nothing. What happens when that's stripped from you?
Yeah, because you'll see that on social media. I'll be like, yo, how does this bitch got her own apartment? Every bitch on social media got her own apartment, her own job, her own fucking car.
nice car. too.
Nice car. It's like, what do you do? But you know, a lot of these bitches be selling pussy on the side. They're not gonna tell you that. That's a fact.
They got weak ass men.
Yeah.
Gotta
Sugar daddies.
Give him 1,000 because he can't get bitches.
Yeah. They're not gonna tell you that. So when that sugar daddy dry up, right, and that bitch she lose all of that social media content following bullshit, she gonna be an empty vessel out here on these streets, man. You niggas too, man. A lot of you men, you ain't developed no real personality. You know what I mean? You ain't developed no grit. You ain't developed no honor within yourself. You know, you just a scared little boy that's been hiding behind whatever's cool, the trend, man.
Yeah, you ain't never had to face nothing really. You don't know the depths of the reality of this truth. Your mind hasn't been set. Like we've had to fight. We have mental fight every day in this wicked place. With much knowledge comes grief. You know, a wise man gets angry at oppression. So our minds have been built up by that. Your mind, you've never went there. You know what I'm saying? You've been spoiled in this place, man.
And you know what? You starting to see how weak these niggas is, because you be seeing that shit where like these streamers or just these regular niggas get in the boxing ring, one of the pro boxers. Bro, them niggas be getting their ass whooped. It's not even like they put up a good fight. They be falling to the ground. Nigga get hit one time, he just and you can tell a nigga like Shakur or Keyshawn Davis, Sean Strickland, they don't even try with him. They just hit him like this. Nigga fall to the ground. But this is a nigga that got money. This is a well-paid individual in America, but he can't last 30 seconds in a boxing ring with a boxer that's not even trying with him. You's a weak ass nigga, man.
What's that nigga say? That one white nigga. He said boxing. He said fighting. They asked him if he's a major streamer.
Oh, I know you're talking about, yeah.
He said, no, fighting is barbaric. That's the dumbest.
That's the
any man
dumbest
to
thing
fight.
that could ever happen.
Well, nigga, that's all you got. I mean, if all else fails, let's say you got guns, you gonna run out.
Yeah.
The bullets. That's your first line of defense as a man. Like, what the fuck
What
are
are
you
you talking? Nigga, fighting is how you think this country came about? How you think empire started? It all starts with the fight. Dumbass nigga.
How you think nations are still alive today?
Yeah, they had to fight their way to survive, man. What are you talking about? And the scriptures say that the Lord is a man of war. The Lord loved fighting. The Lord loved combat, bro. You know what I mean? That's why it's like a man should know something. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't just be completely ignorant. But a nigga like that, somebody gonna sock his ass to the dirt. So you know what I mean? Somebody just gonna beat the life out of him because he's just a weak ass clown that thinks that he can hide behind being cute in a $30 haircut.
The white man,
You know?
the Lord got a spirit in the earth where these Edomites, the so-called white man, he gonna have to prove he's that Greek god. You know, the world is becoming a dog eat dog, and these Edomites, if you check out social media, Esau's sticking with all them lies, and you Edomites are looking very, very ignorant because the truth had already come out, and when they get to speaking, they just quoting scientific racism and shit like that, a bunch of theories. Man, you Edomites are looking bad. You so-called white men, you can't fight. You still quoting all that old verbiage. You know, the cat is out the bag, bro. Yeah, we was kings. You know, so you don't have nothing to stand on but ignorant people. The white man, you can only gather ignorant bitches and niggas, because when you get on them comment boards, yeah, they were in mud huts. All of a sudden, they think that they're trying to steal everybody's history. No, you niggas, y'all ain't even searched nothing out. The American miseducation system is is known now. That if you're in America, the most miseducated country on the earth, lied to. So why are people still, that's what we're saying. It's like, you people have already chosen to go with the lie, bro. You know? You ain't that dumb. Shit.
And then now, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Verse 3, verse 4 now.
Yeah. And it's going to be darkened because the economists can see what's coming, man. They can see that there's no coming back from how bad the economy is. This is it. Okay, so they're even confused like what's about to happen next because they're not spiritual. All they can do is put 2 plus 2, but they don't know that the Lord is about to shut this shit down.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 4, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low.
All these businesses closing down. All these businesses closing down. You got these high restaurants like the Longhorn Steakhouse, Starbucks closing down, Denny's is getting closed down. And these are major staples out here. These been here forever, for a long time.
Black Angus been closed down.
Black Angus.
A lot of shit been closed down. We just forget all the shit. You know, a lot of stores in the mall done closed down already. Again, Dollar Tree, all of these stores, Dollar General, they almost completely closed down. A lot of Rite Aids. It's a retail apocalypse, man. A lot of these high rises downtown, I was paying attention today. Beautiful outside, but if you actually look, the whole shit is going into the sky, the whole thing empty.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them like that. You won't even know that they're empty.
Because can't nobody afford that rent. You know, people are moving back in with their mama. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers is moving back in with their mama, man. You know, grown men, 40. You know what I'm saying? He can't, hey, the economy is bad right now, man. You know?
The company you work for can't pay you more, they'll go out of business.
Yeah.
They either have to cut people and you know, merge with AI, or just, you gotta stay at your wages. They can't give everybody a $5 raise. They gonna go out of business and you ain't gonna have no job.
You don't hear that, no. Remember when niggas used to be like, I'm gonna work this job, and you know, I'm gonna ask my boss for a raise.
5 years.
You like, now you don't even want to ask you don't even think to ask your boss for a raise because you know he ain't gonna give it to you.
They'll figure out how to get you out of there.
Yeah, you might get fired. Now you ask your boss for a raise. You might get fired, man. What you mean a raise? You know, and it could be a $3 raise. Nah, I can't, you know, get that nigga out of there. He asking for too much. He trying to hurt the company.
They'll bring somebody in and hire them at $5 less than what they was paying you.
Yeah.
It's cutthroat. So if you ain't got the Lord right now to guide your steps, direct your steps, you're cooked. Because a lot of, and it's like, I know you gotta get back to it. A lot of this shit, the Lord is sustaining us because we're doing right with what we have. You know what I'm saying? We're using all of our resources to make sure we can continue in the work. You know? Because we be barely hanging on by a thread, but you people are not using anything for the function, the game function of the Lord. You know?
I got a precept real quick. So, Proverbs 14 and 13.
He had the spirit.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. I was gonna start at 12.
Oh, okay. I'll start at 12. Yep.
Spirit.
Proverbs 14 and 12. It says, there is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
Everybody out here think that they can figure it out on their own. They establish their own righteousness. Okay? Because they say, okay, I'm not that bad of a person. I just eat shrimp. I just mess around with a man's woman sometimes. They establish their own righteousness. They try to figure it out on their own without going to the scriptures. The way you're doing it is going to lead to death and destruction.
Niggas still tell you that, nah, nigga, weed is a plant, bruh. Okay, but why you know what I mean? Why you still smoking it? It's every excuse. Every excuse, like the scriptures say, a wicked man is going to find an excuse for his folly. Everybody has an excuse. But what about just doing the right thing? What about listening, reading, first and foremost, getting knowledge of the Lord and just trying to do that to the best of your ability? But when it comes down to your goddamn corporate job, you got to be on point. You got to show up to work on time. You got to have that uniform tucked in.
Oh no, I ain't gonna smoke weed, man. I gotta test.
Can't do that on the job. Can't do that.
When I get this new job, no, I'm gonna just. Niggas actually stopped smoking for 6 months. I done talked to
Stop
them,
smoking.
weed heads,
Yeah.
just to get a position.
They'll
For the
get
Lord,
it.
they can't do it.
They cannot do it. You know? It's verse 13, it says, even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness.
Yeah, these people act like they're having a good time when they're out. They try to mask their pain by constantly drinking, by constantly partying, but at the end, they're heavy. They still got to deal with the sorrow that's going on in their life. Here it is, they about to lose their house, they about to lose their car, they got $50 to their name, they spend $40 on it, on a Hennessy bottle, and go to the club, acting like their problems is going to be better the next day.
I'll work itself out. You know, and then a nigga, that's why you see niggas go out, niggas get sloppy drunk. That's a nigga that's miserable. Because if I'm stepping out, there's never now no need ever for me to ever get sloppy drunk. I don't even do that. I haven't done that probably since shit, man. I don't know, bro. You know, and that was on accident. That was maybe some years ago, but that was on accident. That was like some kid shit. Like, fuck it, let's get sloppy drunk with the homies.
I used to do that.
You know what I'm saying? But that was on some kid shit, but you was doing that because you didn't really have no responsibilities.
Yeah.
You just wake up next day, whatever, my mom gonna take care of the bills. But a grown man going out, you see bitches laid out on the floor, sloppy drunk, that's a motherfucker that's trying to escape from their problems, right? Because the end of that mirth is heaviness. They rather be sloppy drunk, deal with that hangover, than to sit in the room and deal with themselves for real, man.
Because a lot of people are smoking cigarettes that you wouldn't even have seen. I seen 2 old Mexican ladies, they didn't even look like they were smoking. You know, you don't see older Mexican ladies smoking like that. The ones that look like they go in the store to cook for the grandkids, they both whipped out them cigarettes. Hey, that's a weak nature, man. And hey, that is going into what this brother's talking about. You people, you know what I'm saying? You're doing all the wrong things, right? Smoking cigarettes, man. That's wicked as hell.
Yeah. But a nigga will find an excuse for that. Nigga, it helps my anxiety. Well, nigga, get
right.
Get right. Nigga, stop doing. You know what I mean?
Do the internal work.
That's why when you tell a nigga, man, you know you should stop smoking. I know. Okay, then nigga, what if you know? Then what are you doing?
And these people be having leverage. They be having leverage. They be having the houses.
Yeah.
The men, they be having the cars, the houses. They got leverage over the women. They got more leverage than us to do what's right. But these people will not use it. Like, if I had the type of crib and cars some of these niggas have, well, I'll be triple Mac every year, man.
Yeah, you know what? And a lot of you people, because you didn't created these addictions to these outside substances, when this shit fall apart, you gonna be withdrawn. So it's better to stop all of that shit now, get it out your system now. Because in that day, you don't want to be withdrawn on the ground in the time of a famine. So now you fighting your withdrawals, you're smoking withdrawals, and you hungry. You know, and you starving. That's gonna be hell for you niggas, man. You know, nigga addicted to alcohol, he throwing shit around. Ah! You know what I mean? And the economy is broke down. He know he can't ever get that drink again. You know what I'm saying? You bitches know you're not gonna ever get that goddamn that dopamine validation again.
You got so many people that make 6 figures and they complaining about how that ain't enough. I'm like, damn, niggas got two people in the household. They crying on TikTok about how they ain't making no money. Shit, we be living off like $30,000 a year and shit. What the fuck you mean? So you people ain't fit, man. You not fit. You ain't gonna make it. You can't live off 100,000. But a nigga don't know how to cook nothing at the crib. You can't make no rice and beans. People have no humility, man.
Well, you know, they gotta have a nice car, they gotta have this, nigga, 100,000, but his car note is 1,700, his rent is 3,000, and they do it to themselves.
They gotta go sit at that restaurant with that white tablecloth.
Yeah, got to.
But there's roaches in the back, just so you could be seen.
Yeah. If I had 100,000, I'm about to save money. Be probably in a 1-bedroom apartment, decent car. I'm not finna be trying to stunt. Fuck stunting.
Yeah.
Nigga gotta stunt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And put himself in a hole.
And they don't even know how to stunt. You people don't know how to stunt. Your style is whack. You're weird. Look how Jake dressed. Jake will come into some money and now he's a weirdo. Jake used to be fresh. You be like, damn, nigga, where you learn that shit from? What's the little faggot, whatever these little niggas' name is. That's how they dressing. Little pump and all these niggas.
Yeah, little pump, little Uzi Vert.
Yeah, little Uzi Vert.
Then get some money. He turned into Lil Uzi Vert. You know?
Yeah, nigga, my jacket, nigga, this is $5,000. That shit pink
Yeah.
with some fucking sprinkles on it.
Yeah. Like that shit is whack as hell, bro. Big ass shoes. Nigga shoes
Yeah.
come all the way to his fucking knee. This motherfucker right here, nigga, 2,000 on the, you know, I'm like, nigga, take that off, nigga.
You can't even fight with this stuff Jake wear now.
Take that off, dog. Big ass hat. This motherfucking hat. This hat like this. Motherfucking like, well, what are you wearing, man?
You know how many videos I've seen Jake get ragdolled by his dreads? By women? You know what I'm saying?
Let's go to Jeremiah. That's cool. We're gonna be calm.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and verse 9. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, behold, I will cause to cease out of the place in your eyes, and your days, and in your days the voice of mirth, and the voice of gladness, and the voice of the bridegroom, and the voice of the bride.
Yeah, the Lord's about to shut all this murder down, man. One of the biggest things is people get married. And they say marriage rates have dropped, but women are still fighting for the celebration of it, for what comes with the celebration, but they don't want to do what comes with being a wife. They just want the parade and, oh girl, throw the bouquet. They want all that. Okay, the bachelorette party where they slut themselves out before getting married to their husband. They want all that, but they don't want the responsibility of being a wife. The Lord is shutting all this down. Okay, and everything else that involves mirth. The concerts. Okay, the bar, the club. All right, horseback riding, all this fun shit. The Lord is stopping all of it. It's about to be about survival, which these people don't got one inkling of how to know how to survive out here. All they know how to do is have fun. Having fun is not going to get you delivered. What scripture says that? And they'll try to twist the scripture up. The scriptures do say, thou shalt have a good time, thou shalt be balanced. Exactly, balanced. Okay, where's your balance at?
Well, okay, if you're supposed to be balanced, then ain't you supposed to be diving into the knowledge of the world? You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to know what's going on in politics, the seriousness of things. Ain't you supposed to know how to get right with your creator? You just completely just all about pleasure. Nigga want to get a new job so he can have more pleasure.
Things are out of balance. That's why shit is fucked up. The elites got shit right where it's at to where you ain't fully destroyed yet, but you on the verge. So next week, gas prices could be $10. One more expense, and this motorcycle shop gonna be closed down.
Yep.
That key lock gonna be closed down.
And they know it.
These automotive places gonna be closed down. Right now, we're literally at the cusp of that. A nigga could still go get a Yamaha motorcycle because gas is $5. That's still high. But they're gonna hit you people with the next blow, and you ain't gonna be able to, take care of just your fundamental expenses.
These big, when that shit get to 10, you're gonna start seeing fights at the gas station. They're trying to fight the cashier like, dog, the cashier don't got nothing to do with that. But that's how frustrated people gonna be.
Well, people already siphoning gas out of people's cars.
Yeah.
Drilling holes in the gas tank.
You're gonna have to be careful at these gas stations pretty soon, because a nigga, you show up and let me get 50 on number. Nigga gonna hear that and be like, what did he just say? And they're gonna follow you to your car, man. That's what we coming into. You know what I mean? Where people are gonna be so starving for resources, they're gonna start robbing motherfuckers for the basics. You know?
Weaklings are gonna be the prey.
Yep.
All you soft collared niggas with the collar shirt who prided yourself working in the office.
Oh yeah.
You go to dinner every other night looking down at niggas.
A mechanic, he gonna be able to spot that nigga too. Look at that nigga. That nigga got a nice shirt on. He got money. They gonna come. You know what I mean? Nigga gonna rob your ass blind. Women, because you got a lot of women out here that's just moving freely by themselves. They gonna get robbed. You women are gonna get robbed. They gonna put a gun in your face. Bitch, give me that motherfucking gas.
Knocking these women out.
Take your car. That's how it's gonna get to that point. They're gonna fuck the gas. We're gonna take the nigga whole car.
Straight to the chop shop.
The nigga whole car. Nigga filled his whole tank up. I need that whole car.
That's what they do over there in the city of Commerce where I work. Every week there's a random car gutted. It's either burnt up. Ain't no seats and nothing. I'm like, what are they doing? And so now where I work, it's a big ass chop shop. I'm like, oh, this is what they be doing. They be stealing cars, then they abandon it in the city of Commerce because ain't nobody gonna do nothing to it. You could just drop a car off. You could come and dump all your trash over there.
I got a precept. This is Matthew 24, starting at verse 37. It says, "But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days of Noah that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark."
Yeah, that's what's going on now. And Noah's Ark is not no fake story. It's real. People read that and think it's like some type of fairy tale. Man, what if that really did happen? It did. It did. They was partying. They was getting married. They was drinking, getting shit-faced drunk. Women was still being whores. Men was still sodomites. Okay? Until the day that Noah went into the ark. We're about to enter into the spiritual ark. We're about to get beamed up to a chariot right before the Lord's indignation hits Babylon. Okay? Everybody is going to want to get ready at the last minute. We in the last minute. What more time do you need?
How the Christians don't understand that? At least the Christians should understand that principle at least. Okay, that principle, you read the Bible, right? Or you should say, okay, well, let's look more into what they saying. Because they're still saying, you know what I mean? Like, damn, it's like now, niggas act like we speaking some language from the seventh dimension somewhere.
Yeah, well, the Christians, they still want to argue about the Gentiles.
Yeah.
They still want to argue about that. I had a nigga on my comment board yesterday. I was doing a live show. I'm talking about, you know, niggas hating on the Hebrew Israelites. This nigga put in the comment, John 3:16, can you explain that? No, nigga! Tired of explaining that fucking shit with you niggas, man.
We'll leave you where you at.
John 3:16 and can the Gentiles make it? This is what the Christians is still worried about, man. Right? Meanwhile, the Lord is getting ready to shut the goddamn doors, man. Okay? The Lord is getting ready to shut the doors of mercy, and you still worried about can a goddamn Japanese man make it?
Well, the Lord said give a diligent search. If we got so many lessons, if we don't give you the answer, if you're diligent in the scriptures, somehow you're going to fall upon that lesson. I don't care if it's next week, if it's tomorrow, but none of you are diligently searching the scriptures. You're not studying to show yourself approved. You're just going and hand-picking them scriptures to, see, if I meet a Hebrew Israelite, I'm going to bring out John 3:16.
It's the one right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no, bro. What about prophecy? It's never about prophecy. It's always about something in the past.
Contend with the Hebrew Israelites. Because you Christian, you don't read the Bible. I grew up in the Christian church. You can't fool me.
Yeah, we know.
I've never had a discussion with the Christians. As a matter of fact, when I left the church, when I fell on hard times, it was crazy because I started seeing some of the church members that I grew up from a little boy, and they would come around Monrovia and see me in my destitute state, and they wouldn't even speak to me. I'm like, damn, you is wicked. They just stand off from afar and be like, damn, no wise words or quotes, scriptures, nothing.
Nothing.
They act like I was a criminal and shit. Like,
You know? It says, verse 39, it says, "It knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be."
It's going to come unexpectedly. The scripture says the Lord's going to come like a thief in the night. Okay? It said they knew not. They didn't think it was going to happen. Everybody thinks America is just going to go on forever. These people don't even look at history. What empire lasted forever except the empire that's to come, which is the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. No empire lasted forever. Every empire ended. This is the same scenario. This is an empire. Okay, and it's really a business because it's demonic here. They try to get money in this place however they can. But the Lord's about to shut this place down. And the destruction is about to come to second death because this is nuclear ICBM missiles. People never thought America would get wiped out. Look at all these movies they putting out.
That's the flood of fire. You know, and these people, when it says they knew not until the flood came, meaning that they're going to be delusional all the way into the goddamn missiles. Right? You're going to be delusional all the way until martial law hits. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to hearken on to knowledge, man. And it's so obvious. How much more obvious do you need? You know, how much more obvious, you know, do you need, man? Like niggas is still following behind Deacon and Cop in the Genesis shit. And then you go on them niggas' channel, and it's like niggas still don't believe that they done sold out. It's like, what more do you need to see with them niggas? Do you need to see Tazariak and these niggas shake Netanyahu's hand or something?
well, the scripture said they had
Like,
itching
come on,
ears.
man.
Their ears already itching to hear. They want the Gentiles to make it. So, you know, that just fits the narrative. Okay, Jesus Christ and the Gentiles can make it?
I knew it. I knew that Yahweh Shai stuff was. I knew it. He finally, no, you know what they saying? Now that Hakai is saying that Jesus is the name, niggas is saying, well, he finally came to his senses. You niggas is so goddamn lost. See,
Like, what's your obsession? God damn.
you know what I mean? It's like you gonna be stuck on stupid until the Lord finally decide to put you to death, man. You know, and that's how we know that it's a spirit, man. The Lord got a spirit of delusion out here, cause it's like, dog, you can't be that goddamn fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be thinking back, like, are these motherfuckers that goddamn stupid or what? Like, it's incredible.
Yeah.
It's actually, it's not even, you don't even you used to get mad in the beginning. Now it's incredible. It's like, I can't believe it. Is this a movie? Is this Cartoon Network?
I thought people would start to slowly come around.
They get worse.
Yeah.
They just, enchantment is just getting stronger, and they get worse with it, man.
Because they don't have anything filling them up. The scriptures speak about that. If you have nothing in your temple, you don't have the Lord in your temple, what's up? What else is in there? You just got demons throwing parties. So every enchantment the white man come out with, and it be so simple. Okay, put at the end of that Colgate commercial. Put that bitch in that bikini.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then
Get that Colgate.
get
You
that
know?
Colgate. You had that bitch with
Coca-Cola. You know what I mean? And they know what they doing too. They put your favorite football player on the Coca-Cola. Get that Coca-Cola. Patrick Mahomes throwing a Coca-Cola bottle to another nigga so he could drink it. It's like, come on, bro. How much more obvious do you niggas need, man? You know what I'm saying? It's Satan, dog. That's what it is. It's Satan, dude. All right? Just admit it, man. But they don't want to admit it because they didn't bought into it. And if they admit it, then they got to admit that they believe in Satan.
and that they want to
You know?
rock with Satan.
Yeah.
They
That
gotta
they
admit
really
that.
love Satan.
Yeah.
You know?
I got a quick precept. This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3 and verse 13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. You know, and again, these people, our people, they not gonna really get into the missiles, man. They gonna be deceiving and being deceived. You know, waxing worse and worse.
You got people say that missiles don't exist. That's another doctrine. Everything we teach in Esau done leaked the doctrine out on the internet. Missiles ain't real. That's a theory. That's a scam.
Let me tell you something, man. That's AI, bro.
Yeah.
That's AI. That's not, there's no such thing as a missile. Missiles don't exist, bro. How stupid are you, man? Niggas still tell you that it's flat Earth, the stars are actually this, and then the nigga he's still stuck on the goddamn reptilian shit. You know, and it's deep with that, man. It's deep, man. I didn't even know it was that deep, bro. They got different races about it.
Book of Enoch.
The Pleiadians, see, the Pleiadians met the reptilians in the Zeta Reticuli planet. When they came and they met the Greys, it's like,
Yeah,
bro,
the
come
Greys.
on, man.
But that's all that
Yeah.
you're not coming up under the tutors that the Lord set up. That's why you lost. That's how important the counsel of the prophets is. So of course you have nothing else to fill you up. But what the white man got, he's telling you, look, we eat children. You know,
Now they don't really eat children. They harvest the
Parabolic.
energy. They harvest. It's not really that.
you got to throw away all the doctrine.
God damn, bro.
Our elders told us that Enoch, the book of Enoch and Joshua, those are not the legit copies. And if you actually study the scriptures, you can see where that stuff, they go against.
It's contrary.
Yeah, contrary to the scriptures.
Yeah.
So that's really how you, because even the Apocrypha, which was really an original part of the 1611, it still coincides with the scriptures.
Yeah.
Because it's all one, you know. So you'll know if you read, but you people, it's a joke to you, and that's gonna get you destroyed, you know. This is Ecclesiastes 11 and 25. 11 and 25. In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction, and in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity.
Yeah, and that's the point. In the day of affliction, when these people are going through it, it's not going to matter all the success you had. Okay, you started 3 big black-owned businesses. You got 3 houses, 3 cars, might even have 3 wives. You was balling, right? When the Lord brings this affliction, which is Jacob's trouble on you, who's going to be talking about that? We're not going to be talking about Mayweather and Jacob's trouble, which the Lord is stripping that nigga right now, taking his money away. He going through some distress right now, but it's only going to get worse. Okay, in the day of Jacob's trouble, when things really heat up, the prosperity, the success you had here, who gives a shit? That's not going to deliver you.
Celebrities gonna be getting attacked. Look at Ice Spice.
Yeah, yep.
Or you just gonna beat them in the
Yeah.
ground.
Because people don't care about you being a celebrity right now. People are very vile. You know, and it's gonna be like, well, damn, you got to live good. Now you on our level. Chris Brown, you gonna get your ass beat up.
What was she doing at McDonald's? She must be going through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She in the hood at McDonald's. Celebrities, you gonna be brought down to the earth, man.
No security.
No security, right? And when you bring your ass back down to the earth, you're gonna realize that a lot of people got it out for your wicked ass, man. You know?
Oh, my bad. It says 26, for it is an easy thing unto the Lord in the day of death to reward a man according to his ways.
Watch how the Lord takes these niggas out. Because you can either get a good reward, what's due to you. Okay, we're praying to get the reward of salvation, the kingdom of heaven, that penny. Okay, it talks about in the book of Matthew, but y'all reward is going to be a death like, it's going to be horrible. The way the Lord take you out, that's how he feel about you. You have a nigga get stabbed up in the head in front of his kids or something. You know, read the story of King Zedekiah. Okay, it's going to be worse than that for these niggas. All right? The Lord's going to bring a horrible reward on these people because you wanted to worship Mammon. Okay? You don't want to give your life to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. It goes deeper than having the biggest bank account. The scriptures say that these riches are like wings and they'll fly away. You could be rich one day and the Lord can take it from you the next. Okay? And then you back on you down where we at. But the difference between you guys and us is we got the spirit. We're good.
Chris Brown don't got no spirit. You know, Chris Brown, he's been in Hollywood too damn long, right? So when he come down to the bottom, he gonna bug the fuck out, right? And through the spirit, we might see some of you celebrities begging on the corners before it's all over. Nigga in the goddamn rationing line, nigga trying to keep a hat on. You be like, hey, Steph Curry? That nigga Steph Curry? What? Nigga trying to get him a sack lunch, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring everybody low, man. The haughty looks, the proud looks, like the scriptures say, is gonna be brought low when you lose it all. Is that it on that? Yeah. I got a precept real quick. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety," right, and that's what people believe. This is what gives these people the fuel for their mirth, peace and safety. Right? It's Saturday, and I believe it's gonna rain. You think niggas is gonna stop? Niggas is still gonna get out there and mirth it out. You know what I mean? Regardless of the weather, regardless of everything, because it's peace and safety. Nigga go out and go start shit in the street, cuss niggas out. Back then, shit like that used to get niggas put to death, man. Little punk ass shit you niggas be doing. Talking shit behind the nigga back. You niggas used to get put to death for that or get beat the fuck up. Everything is peace and safety. Call the police. I can you know, these women disrespect you, and then as soon as you know, show some sort of frustration, oh, he hates women, and then she'll go get some beta, she'll get everybody in the room to come against you. Everything is centered around peace and safety. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: when 911 is shut off, it's gonna go back to a man's world, and whoever's doing some bitch ass shit, you're gonna get executed on the spot, man. That peace and safety is gonna be gone, man, and it's gonna get back to what really matters, man. Respect and honor, man.
Right. A lot of men are waking up to that, and they not saying it, but they really want to hurt you simp niggas and you women. You know, everybody's PC, politically correct, but really, if you got eyes to see, you see how toxic and destructive the simp and the whore culture is. You know what I'm saying?
I was watching, I was just something, it came across on YouTube. They got niggas in prison, right? They got niggas in that supermax prison where it's like the nigga only get an hour a day. He got to be, everything he do got to be shackled because they say he's a violent threat to everybody. Them type of niggas is going to be released, man. Them niggas, man, them niggas that just, he don't even have no reason. The nigga just get up and just stab somebody. You know what I'm saying? You going to be, them type of niggas is going to get released out into the real world. And when they get out here, they don't know about this faggot shit these niggas got going on. Nigga at the bar, you know what I mean, trying to play them. Because these niggas that do that. We live in a world where a nigga, he see you talking to a woman, he'll just come out of nowhere and just start talking to her. And just cut you out of the conversation. Yeah, I thought. Like you're a scrub. A lot of this bitch ass shit you niggas been getting away with because of your peace and safety is gonna get you killed by real men.
That's what a lot of
You know?
niggas be getting killed now for. Like when you go
Yeah.
into Jake neighborhoods, be a bar on a Wednesday night. Like why somebody got shot in the middle of the parking lot? Is it because of some bitch ass shit? More than likely behind the
Doing
wall.
some punk ass shit.
Yup.
You know? If you ain't got no respect, if you ain't got no honor, and you a clown ass beta male to your heart, you gonna die out here, man. Somebody gonna kill you.
Because
Okay?
it's like that in jail. You would think it'd be different in jail. It's crazy. You rather go to jail because there's some type of code. Literally, I'm not even lying to you. Especially when you go to prison. That's why a lot of these OGs will come out and say, "Hey man, you niggas out there gang banging, you think?" And I had a nigga tell me that did 15 years in there. He said it's better to go to upstate or to prison because he said it's pointless to gang bang out here. Because when you get in prison, you can't bang on your enemies. If you do, you're gonna get people shit locked down. The cops gonna come in the cell and tear up their shit and take their knife and take their stash, all because of what you did, and they gonna fuck you over for that. So you can't do what you want. It's more respect. Even in the county, you gotta ask. You gotta say, look, you gotta say, excuse me and shit. Like you can't even just, even gang banging niggas. Hey, my bad. Oh, my bad. Okay. Like respectful. You niggas out here reckless, bro.
Yeah, nigga just bump into you because you
Yeah.
drunk. Like, nigga, watch your fucking self, bruh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But there's no respect out here because it's a peace and safety. You can't just knock a nigga out anymore because it call the cops. You know, so, and it's not even like nigga give you a head up. He called the cops.
Yeah.
Press charges.
Cops just pull up.
Like you bitch ass niggas out here, dog. It says, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Imagine a woman that's travailing with a child, man. That's an extremely painful thing. Okay? That's how bad it's about to be. The Lord said they ain't gonna escape. Okay? They're gonna try to figure it out. Okay, maybe we go over here under the bridge, or maybe we go to my grandma's house. Your grandma ain't gonna make it. Okay, because a lot of people think that the older people got the wisdom, but it don't work that way. Okay? The Lord is gonna judge you guys for your wicked ways. It's enough of wicked. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of seeing two women hold hands down the street and they looking at masculine men like we weird.
Yeah,
Man, I'm sick of that punk ass shit.
Yeah, I be ready to sock one of these bitches out.
Yeah, for that punk. Yeah.
Because they know they wrong. Even gay
Yeah.
niggas, they'll look at you and start laughing. Like, why you start laughing when you look at me?
Yeah.
Lucky I don't knock your motherfucking head off.
Fucking hell, bro. You know, it just be a lot of shit that you gotta deal with. Like I was talking to the brother Ayan yesterday. He said he got into an altercation with somebody, and it was just some punk ass shit. Nigga talking crazy to him on the phone. But then when the brother want to pull up on him, oh no, man, I'm not letting you know I'm at. But you talking crazy on the phone, man. That's the type of life we live in. We live in a world that's like revenge of the nerds. The nerds have came up and now they just making fun of real men, trying to taunt us. But you know what? You niggas, man, before this is all said and done, you motherfuckers is gonna get some hands put on you, man. All right? It's gonna get violent out here. You niggas ain't ready for violence, man. All right? You ain't ready for that type of violence, man. You niggas have been coddled. You've been under the safety net of Esau's political system. You forgot that, nigga, you could lose your life out here at any given moment, man. You could you could die from a fist fight, man.
Yep.
A lot of you niggas is gonna die from a fist fight. Faggot ass niggas, man. Sick of you niggas, man.
You're too soft, bro. That's why you acting like that. And that's what you don't understand. You're acting the way you act because you're weak. And I'm not gonna call you a man. You're a weasel. And these women back you up because these women, they don't like anything. You know, real men put shit in order. So they want to keep you bitch ass niggas right where you at.
Yeah. Well, they need somebody to get their nails done. See, the women, they don't want men like us to come back. We're women's, right now, we're the modern woman's worst nightmare. Do not let them. That's why you notice that the modern woman is doing a lot to keep us under wraps. As soon as we come up on the surface, shame them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because she don't want us to come back because she know that once the real men get back in authority, it's time for her to shut the fuck up. It's gonna go back to that, remember Ike Turner?
Yup.
Nigga just knocked the bitch out in the restaurant. Fuck it.
We're gonna be doing these simp niggas like that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you gotta hold yourself back.
Yeah.
I'll be envisioning myself walking up. You know, you punch somebody.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna go right to your neck. Nigga, shut up.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't be able to do nothing.
Yeah.
These be some of the weakest niggas on the earth acting like they're gonna do something. And I'll take your woman. It's not something I want to do, but that's how bitch made these niggas. These niggas are so weak, man. It's like the woman ain't even with them.
Yeah.
Doing all that shit like somebody can't put hands on their weak ass. They don't understand how close they are to getting their ass fucked up.
Yeah. Nah, they are. And, you know, but it's that peace and safety, peace and safety net that they could always run back to. But that's getting ready to be a thing of the past, man. Right? A lot of you beta males, you're gonna have to go into hiding. Because you're gonna get hunted down by real men. You mark my words, man. Real men is gonna hunt you niggas down.
And that's part of the Lord always made a civil war among Israel.
Yeah.
The time of Maccabees, the time of David, the time of Moses.
Yeah.
It got
Clear
to
the
a point.
bitch niggas out.
Yeah, exactly.
The Lord is good. Yeah, it's always that point to where the Lord is like, okay, let's clear the bitch niggas out now.
Yeah, time to get rid of them niggas.
Time to get rid of them bitch niggas that's been kissing Esau's ass. Time to get rid of them. Because they ain't doing nothing but hold back progress. You don't want the women to get in line. You don't want happy families. You just want the lie to keep going so that way you can benefit off of it. Because, you know, this world caters to beta male homosexual shit, so you need to benefit.
Well, beta males can't get access to pussy like that.
Yeah.
So that as long as the bitch is a whore, that's easy access for you. But you're not looking at it like, man, we need to bring families back, bro. I need to be secure in raising my family. Shit, nigga, you're not willing to sacrifice nothing.
Okay, let's go over to Psalms 34, 8 through 11.
Yeah, I got it. It's, Psalms 34, starting at verse 8. It says, "Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good."
It said, taste and see that the Lord is good. When somebody tell you, hey, you should get a taste of that, man, you got to get a taste. Come understand. Come try it out. Come see, because we can tell you all day how the Lord did changed our lives, man. Come actually experience this, man. There's nothing out here. Come see the glory of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and you're going to know what it is to really be alive, because you're dead right now.
It says, "Blessed is the man that trusteth in him."
That's us. And we say that proudly. That's us. We trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. We're prisoners of hope.
Hey, it's a beautiful thing to be in this truth, man, because it's like you have a superpower. It's a superpower that you can't explain to these people, but that superpower of discernment is something else. You know, when I was in the world, you didn't have this power to discern everything. You could look at, in the truth, you could look at a nigga and just scan him and just, you know, because sometimes, brothers, you know how we just be sitting back, nigga be walking by, we assuming shit, like that nigga probably a motorcycle.
But we be right.
We be right on the money.
It'd be surprising you.
And then he go around, and then you see him 2 minutes later, he do exactly what we say, like, damn, we just pointed that out. The bitch, we knew that bitch, yeah, she probably got 2 kids. Then she go to her car, 2 kids come out. It's like, damn.
Well, the Lord was doing that. And I used to always wonder,
That's
like,
a
damn,
power.
how is he doing that? We're getting the beginning stages of that.
Yeah.
Because I be calling shit, I'm like, let me keep an open mind. I don't want to be like paranoid. Like, let me see. And it be another thing, bro, I don't even know how this happens. You could be anywhere. And you just focused on something. The first time you turn your head to scan, you look in the direction of the nigga. He'll be behind a wall like this, doing this.
Yeah.
You look right at him, that nigga bug out like, what the fuck?
It's
That's
like-
the first place you look.
It's like you come into the truth, and the more seasoned you get, you can start reading people's minds. You know what I mean? Like when it said Yahweh Shai, he read their thoughts. We have that power on a low level, believe it or not. We can read. We might not be able to hear the words that they're saying, but we can read their intentions. You really can. It's like you can read a nigga mind. Like, oh yeah, that nigga plotting on me. Watch out for that nigga. That's why we be in public. We be, hey, watch out for that nigga. And because we can see the demon on him, he plotting on us. I already know what he mad at. He mad that I came in here, you know what I mean, and I didn't say hello to him. And it'd be right on the money. That's blessed, man. You know what I mean? That's blessed. That's why the Lord said, blessed are your ears, blessed are your eyes, for they can see.
And this is a safety net.
Yeah.
We never have to have a plan B. No matter what happens, we always insured. And that's hard for us to explain to you. Because you're so vain in your thinking, oh, you don't got a new Escalade truck.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I don't have to. The Lord might have a brother throw me one, or somebody just give me one.
In the day of Jacob's trouble, man, we might, while you niggas is starving, the Lord might just give all of the luxury shit to us.
Well, I couldn't remember why I just pulled out a scripture I did in a lesson. I can't remember where it's at. It pretty much said, well, my servants, their bread and their drink, that's a given. That's for sure. My servants, that's a sure. Because I know in Isaiah it speaks about that, how we're going to eat, we're going to drink, But this other scripture was saying, oh no, with the food and shit, that come along with it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, brother, in a Lambo. While everybody's starving for gas, the Lord, somehow we came across a Lambo.
How you get a
How you get a Lambo? We the only one, and everybody else, you see crowds, you see as many people driving, everybody walking in the street. We the only one in the street with a Lambo.
Can't even explain.
Goofy ass nigga. You know what I mean? Now we really stunned, but that's going to be part of our blessing. The Lord is going to raise us up in the middle of our enemies, right? And everybody going to see the value in us.
The Lord gonna make your people jealous, because He's a jealous power. You know, you pretty much shitting on the Lord, His people, and him blaspheming His name. So it's gonna get to the point where the Lord gonna have you jealous. What the scripture say? You shall envy them and not be able to do nothing.
Right. Verse 9 it says, "O fear the Lord, ye His saints."
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of all wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You got to have the reverence for the Heavenly Father. These people don't. So for that, they're about to suffer. The Lord gave everybody enough time. We at the time where judgment is about to take place.
It says, "For there is no want to them that fear Him."
We got everything we need here. We got it. Okay, and that doesn't mean a Ferrari, a nice house. The Lord said, put Him first, and He'll take everything else should be added. Meaning He'll take care of your necessities. Okay, and in the end, we're gonna get everything: chariots, okay, castles, wives. We got it all. Okay, we're at rest in the spirit, but it's gonna manifest in the physical.
The Yahshua said, when the Lord feed us, it ain't gonna be no GMO. So yeah, you know, we might not be eating at the most expensive restaurants, but at least when we do eat, I'm gonna be glad to get rid of these GMOs. It'd be nice to eat a real steak or some chicken, whatever the Lord gonna give us in that day. It ain't gonna be no fucking GMO food for less. You know?
The manna from heaven, you know.
And this is the manna from heaven. The bread of heaven. Hey, we not gonna thirst or starve, bro, because we got the bread of heaven, the bread of life.
That's right.
So Lord's will, this is an edifying street preaching. With that, we want to give all praise to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. With that, we're going to say shalom.
Shalom, shalom.